Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, baby girl. You hungry? You want some breakfast? Want some breakfast? Okay, come on. Ooh. There we go. Get that brekkie in, girl. Can I see the bowl? Excuse me. Excuse me. That's crazy. Boots. Boots. Here, let me help you. Freaking savage. You ate that in like 2 minutes. Girl, this is why you a big back. That's why that stomach big. You finna do some ab workouts with me. Sit. Sit, Boots. Okay. No. No. Stop eating acorns. I am tired, but we're gonna go work out on this Sunday morning. I need a sugar daddy to come pay my bills. And then we gotta go to work after this. Y'all, story time. You already know when we're in the car, I have a story to tell you. Let's kind of associate the car with the stories, okay? So, last night, well, actually yesterday, all day yesterday, I was at my part-time job. And when I tell y'all, I did not have the best of days being at Firebirds. I'm going to say that right now. I don't understand what the problem is working, but I think I'm just really over like management style. And it's never the restaurant. It's never the guests that come in and eat. It's always the management. No matter, and I've been serving / bartending for like over 15 something years. Like I started at 15. I'm 31 now. So I've been doing this for quite some time, all different types of restaurants, cities, atmospheres, food, you name it. Like I've been around the block. And it's always just like the management that makes me quit. It's never anything else. It's just the management. There's just no common sense, and I don't like it when management doesn't ask you. they just tell you that you're going to do it. Like, first off, you need to ask. Don't just insinuate and put something on me that I might not even be capable to do. Like, I'm gonna give you a prime example. So last night, me and my coworker Alexis, we were on the patio. So our patio is on the right side. It's on the right side of the restaurant. And then we have our private dining room, which is all the way on the left side of the dining room. So the patio normally has about 8 tables, and then the private dining room has about 8 tables. So they're 8 and 8. So management thought it was a good idea to have us in both of these sections at the same time. And I told them no. I said I will not be running from the patio all the way to the private dining room, because what happens if we get sat out here in the on the patio and then we're stuck in PDR and we're taking an order? Like, y'all not giving us no little tables, y'all giving us 8 tops. Parties of 8 on top of the parties of 4 that we will probably have sitting on the patio. I said, no, that's too much for any server to handle. So I said, no, you're gonna have to, I'm not doing it. That was the first time I ever told management no. Like, I will not be doing it. Y'all didn't even ask. Y'all don't even, mind you, I've already been at work from 12 to 5. And I normally work a double on Saturdays. So that's typically about noon. There's always that hump. They need to fix that. I hope that's what they're actually fixing, doing all this goddamn construction. So from 12 to normally about 8, 9 o'clock, I'm at my part-time job. So I'm there for the whole day. And so I was just like, no, I'm like, I won't be doing that. I said, y'all, first off, I get paid $2 an hour. Even though I get paid tips, but I'm still not doing it. My tips is based on my performance, which is based on the people that actually, like, people that feel like I earned the tip or, you know, whatever have you. So it's like, y'all don't ask. Y'all just do dumb shit. And why don't you have the servers whose sections are close to the private dining room and have them take those parties? That makes sense, so that they can watch their section and then they can also be in the private dining room, since those areas are close to each other. The private dining room and the patio are nowhere near each other. And I'm 5'1", so I can't even see. Once I'm in the private dining room, I can't even see. I'm looking across the whole middle dining room, the cocktail tables, and then the bar. And then it's the private the patio. So it's just like, what in y'all minds thought that was a good idea to have? Oh, it works out fine. How? Every day is not the same as the last. So y'all can't sit up here and, oh, we did this last Saturday and it worked out perfectly fine. Oh, we did this Friday. Y'all didn't even have no business on Friday. It was no customers coming in. It's a Saturday night. Like, we're never dead on a Saturday. When I tell y'all, they piss me off so motherfucking bad. I was just like, y'all are just stupid. Like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever, like, encountered in my life yesterday. And then one of the tables, I was actually sitting on the patio. Alexis wound up having a 8-top in the private dining room. Mind you, I didn't know that she was actually going in there to take the order, which I kind of dropped the ball on that one. I could have paid a little bit more attention. But also, mind you, I had like 4 or 5 other tables at that time. What do you want me to do? I'm only one person. So I had the water pitcher and I was going around on the patio refilling everybody's waters. I come across her table, I give them waters, and then I just told him, I said, yeah, Alexis is in the private dining room. She's taking a party's order. If y'all need anything, you know, don't hesitate to ask me. The man that was at the table said, oh, yeah, well, we're ready to order if you see her. I said, oh, y'all haven't ordered? Mind you, they were sitting there for like 10, 15 minutes and didn't even order. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, I said, I could take y'all order in and I could put it in for y'all. He was like, oh, thank you. So I grabbed the manager. I said, hey, can you put in Alexa's number so I can ring in this order for her. The guest, he was so upset. He was like, that doesn't even make any sense. He was like, that room is on the other side of the restaurant. I was like, you're absolutely right. I'm not about to argue with you. If it makes sense, it makes sense. They don't ask. They just put on to people and just insinuate, oh, you're gonna do this. And it's like, no, bro. Like, if I'm trying to give good service, there's no way possible that I can handle all of that. You want me to handle four tables that could possibly be sat with 4 people at each of those tables, and then you want me to take 9 tops and 10 tops in the, like, come on now, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic about things, and we're not. It's just very annoying. Like, I don't get why restaurants are just like, they don't listen to the servers, because again, it's easy to manage, that's fine, and tell people what to do, but y'all not actually serving the guests. You have servers for that, and it's just, I don't get it. And I know for a fact, like, at this point, I'm just really finna focus on finding another job, or maybe just taking a leave of absence, because they really just piss me off. I'm just like, what sense does this make for y'all to be doing this? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But I just made it to the gym. What time is it? It's almost 8. Hopefully I get out of here by 10 o'clock. That's the goal. But I really need to get it in today. Woo! Woo! I'm already tired. Okay, so I did a thing and I actually washed my locks at home for the very first time. I had to. I am having a psoriasis crisis right now. I'm having a real bad outbreak right now. This is really good considering the fact that I haven't had one in about maybe 7 or 8 months, to be honest. like when I actually first got my locks. So I just washed my hair on my own for the first time, and we're going to do a retwist. So let's get to it. Okay. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Okay. All right. So I just had to like change into clothes and put some lotion on my face because I was looking a little bit ashy. But as I stated before, so like the past week, I've been experiencing like real bad psoriasis flare ups. Today was just, I couldn't take it anymore. When I say I felt icky, I felt dirty, I felt like everybody was just looking at my scalp and they could see how dry and flaky and nasty it was looking. I just made the executive decision to go ahead and wash my hair. So what I mean is that I typically get my retwists every 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, give or take. My loctician, they don't use like the hair treatments that I have for my psoriasis. I take this as a blessing because again, I haven't had a flare up in months. So this is really like, again, it was like an emergency. I can't wait until I get my next retwist and walk around with my head on fire, uncomfortable. I'm scratching. It's just not ideal for me. So in order for me to have some relief in my life right now, because I'm not getting a retwist until Mother's Day, which is almost 3 weeks from now. I can't go 3 more weeks. Can't do it. No. So I went ahead and washed my scalp with my, let me grab the product actually. So if you're a 90s baby, you might be familiar with this brand. Let me like wipe the hair off of it. That'll be a little bit more helpful. So Glorvis Mane, if you've ever heard of it, if you're a 90s baby again, my mom actually used to use Glorvis products on my head growing up. So when I had silk presses, all of that. So we just finna go ahead and get into the shenanigans at this point because again, I already feel so much better and this is just a wash. I ain't even did nothing to it yet, but we're gonna definitely, it smells so clean. It feels clean. Like my scalp just is breathing. It's life right now. So we gonna go ahead and do a retwist as much as we can. I was in Walmart the other day and I found this product. It's called Made for Locs. It's Black owned and it's by a woman. So we gonna try this out and we gonna see what happens. Again, not gonna be professional. I'm just doing a retwist just so it looks presentable. And then when Mother's Day comes around, I'm gonna go ahead and get the real thing. But I had to do something. Like my scalp was on fire. I really felt so dirty. I'm like, I can't keep walking around with my head. Like I feel gross. And that's the unfortunate thing about locks. Like you just have those periods. I mean, sorry, not locks per se, but when you have psoriasis, you gonna feel like that. You gonna feel dirty. I just took a shower and I was in that shower for like 30 minutes, just washing my hair alone. I did wash my body, of course, but I had to do something. But I feel so much better. So much better. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. You gotta pray for me. Thank you. Oh crap, real quick, this is cute. Little space buns. I'm about to pop up to work like, dude, they gonna be like, Kia. Be like, mind your business. Mind your business. But we're gonna go ahead and section this off 4 buns, and then we gonna do section by section. Okay, so update. When I say I need to do a video of like my pros and cons with locks, honestly, the list is going to be way more longer for the pro side than the con side. I don't see any cons with having locks other than if you have like scalp conditions like psoriasis. It will be a little bit more difficult to maintain, but you can still have locks and be thriving with your life. So again, like it just took me maybe all of 7 minutes to do this one section. So we're gonna be done in probably like 30 minutes. So I'm watching this show on Netflix while I'm retwisting my hair. It's called Chambers, if I'm not mistaken. So pretty much it's about this girl who has a heart attack. But then another girl dies. She got electrocuted in the shower, like the radio fell in the shower and she died. So her family donated her heart to the girl that had the heart attack and she lived. So now the girl that lived is actually like hallucinating and seeing visions of everything that the donor of the heart belonged to. She's seeing everything like from her life, like flashes, memories, things that she never experienced because they're two different people. So it's actually pretty interesting. It's on Netflix. So, oh, is my mic on? This mic be tripping. Okay, so we're making really great progress. That's all I have to say. Very pleased. I'm happy that I actually did this because my ends, like my locks, they're not as curly as I want them to be. So I'm actually happy to go through this process of maintaining what my ends would look like because a lot of them have locked up. Granted, I have like picked out some hair, but it's very minimum. But as you can see, when you, if you want curly ends and you don't maintain them, you have to eventually go back and go through and comb them. So all good though. As long as they get some maintenance, I'm okay. But we're actually about to do this side. Since I'm in the front, I'll actually, when I get to here, I'll show you guys the process. But it's pretty self-explanatory. Just part, grease, twist. Okay, so I actually just combined two of my locks, which were right here. So my locks in this area on both sides are really thin compared to the other ones. And for a really long time, I was like, I'm not gonna combine any locks. I'm just gonna let them, do their own thing. I know they're gonna bud, they're gonna thrive. But the two that were right here, this one specifically, was thinning. So I really did just locked it up, like with the one that was next to it. It didn't make any sense for them to be two separate locks. Um, yeah, and then I'll just let my loctician know, like, this lock needs to be like, I think it's called crocheted together because I don't want to deal with having a bald spot, number one, number two. I just don't want the lock to just be thin and looking crazy. So I just combined my first locks. Oh my God. So now I'm gonna have to like recount my locks because I don't even know how many I had. I think I said I had 60, but I actually think I have more than that. I do. It might be less now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see the next time we get an actual like retwist. But this is what it's looking like. Um, looking good, looking good. We're almost there. Almost to the home stretch. Alrighty, so we are finished. I need to pause this. Show is getting crazy. Okay, so we combined 4 locks in total to actually combine the one that was here and then the one above it. So those 4 locks are now 2. And we might do some combining on this side as well. I'm just still trying to fill it out, but yeah, I need for the thin locks because the rest of my hair is just full. And it's just a little like discouraging when I want to wear certain hairstyles and my locks look very thin in the front, but then like very full in the back. Granted, I do know that I'm not even a year locked yet, and my locks will continue to go through changes. But if I can help it, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I can. So I'm super, again, my head just feels amazing. It feels amazing after just washing. So, ooh, this one is giving me like some trouble. It's getting on my nerves, in all honesty. I wish I had a dryer, which I know it's different when you have a dryer, but at least it's washed. And that's all we were really aiming for in this session. So I'm gonna let it dry as much as possible. And then we're gonna, I didn't even, see some of these I didn't even like try to comb out. I just started going to town and retwisting. But I'm glad that I actually went through and combed out some of my the ends, because they've been locking up on the ends, and I do not want them to lock up. I want them to be curly. Again, so if you're thinking about having locks and you want curly ends, just know it's a fucking process. You're gonna have to keep up with them a lot. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit the bed. I'm off tomorrow from State Farm, so we have another off day. Okay. And I'm really just putting like mousse on the end of these, so just helping the curl bounce back, but yeah. For the most part, they're all curly. Good, good, good. I feel like this one is, I don't know what is happening back here, but you gotta go, my friend. You gotta be curly.